What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Any Given Wednesday podcast. My name is Angel, here with my dog Logan. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, Angel. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I want to start off by talking about that 5.5 hour finals that we
It
had
was
for the
insane.
French Open.
The game started before I had to clock into work, and halfway through my shift, I was still watching.
Like, you were ready to get out of there, and it was still going on.
But it was insane. It was It was one of the best tennis matches I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, by far. Sinner looked like he had it. He was up 2 sets and up a break in the third.
Serving for game. He was serving for game at one point. So I was trying to make money off of it, but there were just such even odds to start. I was like, I'm gonna just live bet it. And then when Sinner took the 2-set lead, and Alcaraz was at one point a plus 3,000 to win.
Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse. When Sinner was up love 40 on Alcaraz, he had 3 game points. I think Alcaraz was like a plus 6,600.
Insane. And then, I mean, he wins. So he won set 3, gains momentum, breaks set 4, or breaks in set 4, and then set 5. I mean, they went into
all the way to the tiebreaker.
Into set 5.
Alcaraz also was serving for game, and Sinner broke him in the fifth.
Yes,
it was so back and forth.
And
it was insane. But I've been told y'all Alcaraz was gonna win. Like, that was never in question. But when he was down 2 sets, I was a little scared. I'm not gonna lie.
It was crazy. That was probably the best thing to happen. Second best game. Game 1 of the NBA Finals.
Oh my!
Tyrese did it again.
How many times can he do this?
4. He doesn't.
How many times? One in each series.
One in each series, and it's been game 1, I think, almost every single time. But they were down 15 with less than 4 minutes to go, and what were you saying? You're like, this is right where they want to be.
Oh my God! If you watch any of the Pacers this year, you know they just want to keep it close, and then they're gonna get you at the end. And Miles Turner started hitting threes. Obi Toppin started hitting threes. Nemhart with the double hezzy step back on SGA. That's when I knew they were really in trouble.
Oh, dude,
that's when I knew they were really in trouble.
Absolutely. And then the 3 they did brick, Siakam was right on their rim.
Yeah,
put it right back up.
Oh my God!
They didn't.
Oh my.
The Pacers didn't lead in that game until 0.3 seconds left on the clock when Tyrese hit that game winner.
SGA had a chance to go up 3, break the midi.
You saw Obi Toppin started to dribble it down the court a little, and Tyrese started running. He's like, what are we doing? Give me the ball.
And what do you think about not calling a timeout there?
Well, they haven't all year. Let the boys play. They've done it all year. Let the boys play.
Yeah.
I think it was the same thing with the Bucks, where he took Giannis to the lane to right hand for the game-winning layup. They had a timeout. I mean, Rick Carlisle trusts his boys. What does he go 11 deep into his bench?
Yeah. And I mean, the players can call one too if they really feel like they need one.
And then game 2 was that was an OKC game.
Yeah,
we knew that was coming
back.
Yeah.
But now it's going to Indy. All OKC fans were talking crazy, like they had it in the back.
Like they already won the ring. I mean, going back into Cambridge, I don't know. They've been so out there.
They just have to stop SGA. Like, he can't drop 40 points
every game. I mean, yeah, every game he will put. But the thing is, he'll put up 30 shots until he scores 42.
Yeah, and then foul bait a couple free throws too in there.
They've lost every game 3 of the series by a decent amount. This game 3. I think they have to win this game. I really do think they have to win this game.
For sure. I think OKC might take it.
Oh, I think OKC should take it. But, like, if the Pacers want to win this series, I think game 3 is a must.
I think they could still split at home and then go back to...
Yeah.
You can never count the Pacers out. As long as there's a game,
that's true.
You can never count
the Pacers out. And then the other series going on, the NHL Finals, has been also masterclass. Well, okay, 2 masterclasses.
Yeah, the third one, somebody had to get it.
Game 1, the McJesus assist to Draisaitl in OT
to win it.
Was Just
Oh my God.
beautiful. He weaves 3 people, hits it back net. Draisaitl, we could have scored that goal.
Yeah, like
Draisaitl literally just,
it was the most like through pass right to the
dude, it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then game 2 goes into double OT.
which did you see how it even got to OT?
I didn't. I was working.
They scored a goal in the last minute to send it to OT.
Oh my gosh. And high scoring game as well. I had a parlay with Matthew Tkachuk and Connor McDavid scoring. What was it? 5-6. Neither one of them scored.
No.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna keep rolling that parlay. They both still haven't scored this entire fight. There's been 3 games. They both haven't scored.
Yeah, you just got to chalk it up.
Yeah, right. And then game 3, Edmonton got their ass kicked.
That was ugly.
And then they got mad and started fighting. It was a 5-on-5 fight at the end of the game, and they got their ass kicked again. All of them were getting their ass beat while getting their ass beat.
Just a bad day
Just
to be Oilers.
bad showing
Bad
to
day to be Oilers.
bad showing. And people were like, "Is that a demoralizing loss?" Yeah, that's a demoralizing loss. Can they come back? Obviously.
Yeah.
But McDavid looked a little hurt too. He came off the ice. He went knee to knee with someone. He's gonna be back. They're hockey players.
Yeah, that dude's, yeah.
If they can stand, they're probably throwing them on the ice. But I don't know.
Do you think we get another OT game somewhere in the series?
We have to. I mean,
They're too good.
they're too good.
Too good.
They're too good. And I hope one of these NBA games goes to an OT because we really haven't had any OT games this entire postseason.
Yeah, for real.
That would be fun. That would be fun. And then the NFL had a lot of stuff actually go down this week.
What's up?
So OTAs were this week, mandatory OTAs. So everyone had to just check in with the team, get your playbooks, whatever, right? So the Steelers, Aaron Rodgers, he signs right before OTAs like they said they were so he could get his playbook and go back on vacation. You know what I mean? He's 40 years old. He doesn't need to go to all those like training camp things.
I kind of like the fit in Pittsburgh, though.
I do too. I mean, I'm always going to be a biased Aaron Rodgers fan. He's been one of my favorite quarterbacks ever since I started watching football. I've just loved A-Rod because he just lets that thing go.
Yeah.
He's gonna be fun.
And as a Cardinals fan, I've seen him cook us crazy in some big playoff games.
He Cardinals, and he also owns the Cowboys too.
Yeah.
But
like 50% of the league owns the Cowboys.
that's true. So that's probably the biggest thing to happen. But also in the Steelers, Bengals too. But the Steelers, TJ Watt's holding out because of his contract. He didn't show up to me.
He's looking for extension.
He's looking for an extension. He just got one like 2 years ago. This happened, but when Myles Garrett gets broken off for $40 million and TJ's there, like, what are we talking about?
He got greedy though. Like, come on, you signed your contract.
He is getting greedy, but he does deserve them. Like, he is the heart and soul of that defense. So Steelers should be good. Talking about so the Bengals, so Hubbard, he retired. He was really big on their defensive line.
Yeah.
They just released Jermaine Pratt. That was their middle linebacker. He was pretty good. And then Logan Wilson, he's a Wyoming kid. He's gonna be there. But then they can't sign Hendrickson to a deal.
He's still sitting out.
Still sitting out.
It's mandatory.
And then guess who also missed mandatory? His replacement. Their first round 17th pick. They still haven't signed to a deal. So they have 2 people holding, they're 2 defensive linemen holding out. One's the sack king. 2 of their pillars just retired. And then they're like, Joe Burrow's going to have to drop 60 points a game. And I've never heard of a 17th pick not get their deal signed. I guess the Bengals are trying to put something into where his contracts aren't guaranteed, trying to do a little loophole around the PA. And the rookie's like, I'm not going to be the guinea pig for this. Like, you're going to give me my money.
Yeah.
And the Bengals are doing Bengal stuff.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Commanders, Terry McLaurin also didn't show up to camp. He wants more money. That's probably going to happen.
Yeah.
They brought in Debo. There's no way they bring in Debo and don't pay Terry McLaurin.
McLaurin's a dog too,
dude.
I say pay him.
McLaurin's a dog. And then for the Colts, Anthony Richardson hurts his shoulder, has no rep, is not getting any reps. And I guess Danny Dimes is looking good. That's what people are saying. Danny Dimes looks good. I guess there was a thing, Minnesota wanted to keep him.
Really?
Yeah, but there was an actual market for Daniel Jones. He kind of reminds me of Anthony Richardson, a big dude, strong ass arm, fast. Like, do you remember when Daniel Dimes was actually playing good football?
Yeah. He was actually hooping.
He could play.
Yeah.
And then the Packers released Jair Alexander.
That was a big one.
So I guess it was over a contract dispute. The Packers wanted Jair to take less money because he's been hurt the last 2 years, and he was making $17 million a year. And Jair's responses was, when I'm on the field, I'm worth $17 million a year, because that's not top corner money. And he wasn't going to take less money, and so the Packers had like, all right,
let him go.
Got him off the books. And then my favorite, obviously, my Broncos. So we were going in. So I live in Denver media, right?
Yeah.
So they were saying we have 4 or 3 running backs. We're gonna see him at camp, and we might not bring anyone in if we like him. Day 1 of mandatory OTAs, we signed J.K. Dobbins to a 1-year deal. I guess they did not like our running backs, so I love this. I love this signing. Like, absolutely love this signing. He played great against the Broncos last year, and he hasn't fumbled since his rookie year. He hasn't had a fumble. The last Chargers running back we got, do you remember? Melvin Gordon?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. It was almost like he wanted to fumble the ball. It was insane.
Complete opposite.
It was complete opposite. I love this signing. Him, and then we're going to have RJ Harvey and then Estime. But he doesn't need to be the workhorse. Like, we don't need him to have 20 carries a game. Because when Sean Payton had Alvin Kamara, I think the most touches he ever had in a game was still 18. Like, he uses committee.
That's not crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you know what, like, that's going to move the Broncos from like 7 wins to like 8 wins in the season.
I hate
you know what I mean? Like, like, it's cool, but like,
I really don't think you guys are, like, I don't think you're ready for the Broncos this year. I really don't.
Yeah.
All right. That's all I got for football. And the most thing I'm excited for, or not excited, intrigued of, is Trey Hendrickson. Where is he going to end up?
Yeah, what's going to happen with him?
Because, like, if he hits the market, I feel like the Cardinals could probably, like, y'all need...
There's a lot of teams that I think could use him.
Yeah, someone that produces 17 sacks a game or 17 sacks a year. Yeah, a lot of teams probably. Did you see last night the D-backs game?
Bro, can we just like end the season now? The D-backs are done.
It's over.
They're done.
So, I mean, we won. Kind of. I mean, we won.
No, we won.
But we won the game. We lost everything else.
A pitcher.
Our closer comes back for what, 2 weeks? So now he has a sprained UCL in his elbow. So, I mean, Martinez is probably going to be out, they say 15-day IL, whatever that means. It's never been 15 days.
It's going to be like a month, really.
Probably going to be a month.
Corbin Burns, done for the season.
Tommy John, gone. We pay him $200 million. And I was talking...
That was literally worst case scenario.
And the thing is, when he first came out, the first couple like days was just elbow soreness. That's all we got, remember? Yeah. And then we get a notification at like 12 in the afternoon. Corbin Burns is getting Tommy John surgery. Thanks.
That's so gross, man.
So we're running it back with literally the same pitching staff as last year.
All of the changes we made are gone.
Gone. I mean, we scored the most amount of runs last year and still didn't make the playoffs with this pitching staff.
Yeah.
It's like, I really don't know what to do, and if there is anything to do.
No, season's over, bro.
Like, it's over.
It is over.
Bro, we go into the 9th inning up 4 and give up 4.
But then we go to the Braves down 6, put up 7.
And put up 7. A little consistency. Well, I mean, as D-backs, it's over. It's over. Let's get off of that. But hold on. It might not be over, though. So June, have you seen our schedule for June?
We have an easy-ass schedule.
So it goes, we're playing the Mariners right now. And then it goes Padres. That's going to be hard. Which
we need it because it's a
need to split that series. But then we have Blue Jays, Rockies, White Sox, Marlins in a row. We need at least 10 wins in those.
If we can somehow get like
80%.
Yeah, if we could get 10 wins out of those, we might have a chance.
Might be right back in it.
If we start losing series to the White Sox, like I'm telling you, it's over.
We are gonna see what the D-backs are in this next month. If we walk through these, if we go through how we're supposed to against these cupcakes, we're gonna be okay.
Like we need a couple sweeps in there too. Like
especially against the Rockies.
Yeah.
And then Paul Skeens, he's like the opposite of the D-backs. He's pitching like a 1.2 ERA in the past 2 months or whatever it is, and losing. He's a 4 of 6, and his ERA through the season is a 0.18.
He like, if I was Skeens, I'd demand a trade already.
I just feel bad for Pittsburgh fans. Like this shows like no matter who you get on your team, it doesn't matter. If they have the best pitcher in the league,
if you can't score, like you're never gonna win.
And they don't spend any money for anyone to come score.
Yeah.
They have a beautiful park, a good fan base, the best pitcher in the league, and the worst owner. It's like true though. Yeah, we're gonna see. Baseball's gonna carry us for the next couple months pretty soon here.
We have a good weekend though. Golf has been carrying too a little bit.
Golf is carrying.
Wimbledon's gonna carry us too a little bit.
When's Wimbledon? 2 weeks?
I think 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then the U.S. Opens this week. Did you see Rory shot at 81 on his practice round today?
And you know what's crazy? That's not even that bad. Like people are gonna shoot so much worse than 81.
Dude, the rough looks like 2 feet of grass. It's
you
just
literally lose it the second it falls in there.
It's just impossible to play golf. I don't understand it.
And the fairways aren't even that big. Like there's no room for error.
There's a 300-yard par 3.
I saw PGA Tour players were taking driver to a par 3. Like that should never be happening.
That shouldn't be a thing. But it is, and we're gonna watch them struggle all weekend.
I can't wait.
What do you think winning score is gonna be?
Winning score is gonna be like a -3.
Can you imagine it's a plus winning score?
That would be fun to watch.
I would be surprised, but I love watching them get their ass kicked. Like I love watching it. What was it last year? I think it was the British Open where people were just quitting on the course too because of how bad it was.
Like, but like it was raining, wind.
Oh, dude,
oh my,
awful.
Worst of the worst.
And I saw a video online of John Rahm putting on the green. He hit it left by a foot, and it rolled down the hill like 25 feet down. I don't even know how that's possible to play golf.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's so insane. But I like putting them to the test. It's kind of too easy when they're just driver onto the green, birdie.
And then the winning score is a -20 something.
Yeah.
I agree.
What do you think winning score is going to be?
I think low too. Like I was thinking -5 and -3.
Yeah. For sure.
So for the odds, they're finally putting a little bit of respect on Bryson. He's second in odds this tournament.
But he's also defending champ.
He is defending champ. So Scotty's a +275, Bryson's a +750, and John Rahm and McIlroy are a +1200. But really, I think whoever hits it the longest and the straightest is gonna pause.
I think those are decent odds for Rory. I'm not gonna lie.
I agree.
I think that's decent odds.
If his driver's on, I think it looks like an easy course if you can hit a fairway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can actually hit. Yeah.
It doesn't look crazy.
I know what you mean.
Because the overview shot, there's like barely any water, like no trees.
Just grass. Long.
Like, yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
All right, that's gonna wrap it up for news in the sports world this week. But we still got our pick of the week going on. I hit mine with Carlos last week.
Dude, I broke my streak, bro.
Come on.
I put Tyrese Halliburton for 25. Little did I know no one's on the Pacers that scored 20 points yet on the playoff. It's insane.
And they won it.
Siakam is the highest scorer in a game, and he scored 19 points. I mean, so my bet was just
never had a chance.
Yeah. I'm sorry. This week's gonna hit though. I have
You want to get it back?
so I have a free one, and then I have one if you want a little juice. So for the US Open, whoever hits it long, straight, and putts well is going to win this game.
That's how golf works. Yeah,
That's usually how golf works, right? Colin Morikawa is in driving accuracy, is number 2 in driving accuracy, and has an average of 300 yards and is top 3 in putting this season. If you want free money, top 20. If you want money, top 10.
Okay.
He was top 10 last major too.
Yeah, he was.
And he's been playing. He's almost top in every stat and is yet to win something this year.
He's not gonna win it.
I don't think he's gonna.
You have a lot of room.
I don't think he's gonna win. But plus 10's plus odds. I think plus 20's minus 100 and something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my pick of the week.
I like that. We got a golf major, so I had to go golf too. Is there any question what I'm gonna do?
Let me guess, Bryson top 10.
It's too easy. It hasn't lost. Bryson is just basically a Brinks truck.
Dude, Bryson top 10 is free money. Quite literally,
it's a minus 140 too. Like, you could still get profit off that. Like, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
And if you really want to make some money, top 5.
But the thing is,
he's gonna be sweating to win game day 4, like I say every time.
You say that every time. You're like, we're gonna see if he's gonna win on Sunday anyways, and it's like, you're right.
And he's top 3,
always right there.
So top 5 if you want some money, but keep it simple. Top 10.
Yeah. All right. I like it.
Thank you all so much for tuning in once again to another week. Week 11.
Week 11.
Week 11. We're cruising.
We are cruising.
We're cruising. We're fixing all our problems as we go.
Oh,
this was like a pretty simple recording session.
This was the least headaches we've had turning on this setup, and it was fun. Like, we had a great time. This was perfect.
Thank you all so much for sticking with us.
Yep. Follow our socials. We're probably gonna start a new TikTok because we're banned till 2027. Don't know how that happened, but thanks. Yeah. See y'all next week.
Thank you.